Alright guys, it's time to talk about Pancakeswap once again. Now yesterday I made a video on Pancakeswap when it was pumping, so just want to give a little bit of an update today. We need to look at this and see what's going on. Now we do have kind of a bearish hammer candle here. It's almost a shooting star really. There is a lot of downside pressure here, pushing cake down at the moment. And yeah, it's not a good sign, but the good sign I can say is that we have held this $2.53 mark. You can see it came down exactly and touched this line for support. It's kind of funny how these lines work as support sometimes, guys. Worked perfectly. This really touched it exactly. I haven't moved this line at all. And if you want, you can go back to the video from yesterday and look, this line was here. Now, it did get all the way up to what today? About $3.42. So that's a pretty big drop. That's like an 85-cent drop back. But let's see what happens today, guys. I want to look at the RSI real quick and see how much more strength we really have in this move. Now, this is the daily time frame, keep in mind. Okay, it is overbought basically on the Stoke, and it's pretty much riding the line here of overbought on the RSI, so not that great. Now, on the weekly time frame, this actually looks okay. It's pointed up, on the RSI here. It is oversold here on the Stoke RSI and quite low, so that's good to see. Now, on a monthly time frame, let's take a look. It's kind of going sideways, a little bit, slightly down here, maybe with the Stoke, just slightly pointed upwards on the RSI. So, really, not too bad. It's in neutral territory, just going sideways, really. Now, lower term time frames. Let's see. Now, it is getting into this oversold territory at the moment on the Stoke, on the 4-hour time frame. It is just pointed slightly upwards on the RSI, so that's okay. 1-hour time frame oversold here, actually on the Stoke, and slightly pointed to the upside again with the RSI. Now on the 15-minute time frame, which is a super low time frame, it is bought here on the Stoke and slightly pointed down on here in the RSI. So. But the 15-minute time frame is a super low time frame. But overall, what do I take in from that? Okay, maybe in the very short term, like right now, you're going to get this red candle. But I think on all these other time frames, it is starting to look a little bit better. So I do think, cake has probably had its pullback. And again, it will probably start continuing once again to the upside. Now, let's take a look at the trend here, basically. So, since it basically, started pumping on the 8th of February, about 5 days ago, see, you get a pump, consolidation, pump, pullback, consolidation, pump, consolidation, pullback. So I think a pump is due really right now. There is no real pattern there, but it's not breaking down. Overall, you're getting pumps and consolidations, and then you get some pullback, which is okay. It needs that sometimes. It has to come back and retest some levels and things. So, for example, it just on the 4-hour time frame here retested this level at about $2.53. So that's good to see. It's getting a bounce, and yeah, I think overall Pancakeswap is still going to continue to the upside. Now let's take a quick look at the tokenomics, guys. Basically 450 million, 291 million of this is circulating. But what's been produced is 379 million. Now you are still getting a 94% discount. That's amazing, guys. So you can't say you didn't have a chance to get Pancakeswap before it goes back to its all-time high. Now, we'll see if it gets there, guys. This one is struggling. Like I said, we're still in the reaccumulation zone. We're pretty deep in it. To get out of this, Got to go to $10.50. That's pretty far just to get out of the reaccumulation. That's because this went so high in the last bull run. You know, it's really got a long way to go. Anyways, next resistance will be up here at about $2.90, let's say 7 cents, and we'll see if we can break through that. If we do, about $3.49 is the next target to get to. Now, before that, let's look at this on a daily time frame. Yeah, if we do break that, we have this local high here at $4.24 then to beat. So still a lot of work for Pancakeswap here. I love Pancakeswap, so don't get me wrong. I think someone made kind of a negative comment the other day when I did this, video on it, but I guess they thought I was negative on Pancakeswap. I have Pancakeswap, and like it shows you here, guys, I have 300 cake. I would like to get more, but I'm not made of money, guys. Sorry. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin, pretty much doing nothing. Still going sideways. Maybe if I shorten this box a little, maybe we can actually start the run. But I don't think that's going to help, honestly. But anyways, we are struggling with $97,000 again. We broke through it yesterday, only to fall back through. And that was actually the same case a couple days before that, where we broke through and fell back. And then for 4 days before all that, we were just hitting this, 97,000 and getting rejected. So, yeah, 97,000 is proving to be a little bit of, resistance for us, we can say. Now, Ethereum. Is my line holding up Ethereum? Are we going to get that inverse head and shoulders? Have to wait and see. If we do, guys, the target is up here at about $5,400 for Ethereum. But yeah, I'm just joking about these lines. There's nothing technical about these lines, but I know there's a wick here, and I always want to mention this, guys. Does that invalidate the head and shoulders? I don't think it does if it doesn't close down here. So yeah, and this shoulder is still a little bit, it's higher than the head, we can say, or lower than the head, maybe we can say. Because yeah, it's an inverse head and shoulders. Got to think about it in the opposite way. But yeah, I mean, it could be an inverse head and shoulders still in my book. Now, if anybody knows of any reason why that would invalidate it, this wick, let me know. If you can find me something on that. But yeah, anyways, let's move on, guys. I want to look at the dominance here. Now, I just made a video on Rune. And I, before that, like, I made a few posts as this was continuing up. I think it was this candle. And I said it was probably going to retest this line at 61.05. And we've done that now for 4-hour candles in a row. So it is good. I do think this is going to be a slow bleed down. I don't think it's going to be anything like this, really. It would be nice, of course. And we have seen this a couple of times now where we had, big, rejections or fallbacks here. Now, the target down here is still all the way down at 59.44, let's say. So it does have a long way to go, and that's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars, in my case. Now, it depends on your bags and what you have, of course. How much you'll pump, but this will give me back thousands and thousands of dollars, probably somewhere $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 if we go down there. So I hope so. There is a support here at 60.49 still, but yeah, let's just hope we can hang on to this, 61.05, and dominance gets rejected. Now, I know probably Bitcoiners hate to hear that, but I'm an altcoin holder, guys. Sorry. Now, let's take a look at the altcoin season. It's still a 47, so we are still more on the Bitcoin season side. But like I said, once we broke into altcoin season here, I said that probably we were going to maintain these peaks for the most part. And we've done that, with the exception of a few dips here and there. But we are back right on these peaks. So that is good to see. I do believe we're going to have another altcoin season, and I think it's going to be much longer than what you've been seeing here. But fear and greed, 50. It's kind of neutral right in the middle. Yesterday, 46. I'm just hoping that we don't heat up too much and too quickly, guys. Now, bull market peak indicators, still 0 from 30 have been hit. The best one is this Bitcoin Pi cycle top indicator, and I've already zoomed in, guys. You can see it hasn't, crossed, so that's a good sign. This is a very slow indicator. We've probably at least got, several months to go. Now, yesterday we had CPI, and today we had PPI. That came in pretty good, guys. If I show you Moodex, it shows that it was a 0.20 but green. So yesterday we had CPI come in at 0.65 but red. Now big news for Moodex is like 0.1 and above, I would say. Or if it's red, it would be below, or minus, we can say negative news. But yeah, this is quite big. 0.2 today with PPI, so that kind of saved us from yesterday. So yeah, we had okay today. Yesterday we had CPI, but tomorrow we just have some retail sales. We do have industrial production, things like this, guys. It's not going to be anything so important for Bitcoin tomorrow, though. We may just see some slight volatility when this comes out, but anyways, I wouldn't worry about it. Now, taking a look at the crypto bubbles, guys, it's maybe 45-50% green. The day it says here is red. The last hour is green, though, so that's good. The week is still green too, so that's also nice to see. Now the month, it's still pretty heavily down, so you can see some of these projects really took a hit, guys. Filecoin, GRT, Near, FET, ENA, Virtual, all of these took really big hits, guys. So sad to see. Only a few, coins here are pretty much in the plus for the month, and a lot of these are actually exchange tokens. So you have this, OKB, you have KCS, you got GT. Where is BNB? Yeah, BNB is here. So is that plus? I don't know. It's just kind of, it's red, I guess. Okay. So it's slightly red because it's a small red. But anyways, guys, yeah, if you want to stake your coins, go to Coinondo. Now, I just did a video on Thorchain. You can check that out. For example, if you want to type in Rune, you can. Or if you want to type in Cake, just go to the Earn. And basically, I can show you how this works. Cake, Pancakeswap, and you'll get all the places you can stake your cake. Unfortunately, Cake doesn't really have great staking, so I have mine actually in Bitrue. It wouldn't pay me to take it out even if I wanted. If I wanted to send it to Bybit or KuCoin where I have an account, to send it would cost more than what I'm going to get back in like 2 or 3 months probably. And maybe the bull run is over, so I'm not worried about it. If I see any staking, later in the next, month or two, and it goes up, maybe I'll move it. But yeah, it's not worth it. There's not really great staking like it used to be. It used to be about 30 or 40% for staking Pancakeswap. So I got a lot of Pancakeswap in the past for free. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, become a member of the channel, help me out, guys, and share this with your friends. And yeah, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I thank you all.